We hop up at your party. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. Oh my gosh. The future is here. Yeah. We're gonna talk about it, man. Man. Old media gotta do something, baby. It's looking real bad. I didn't know it was looking this bad for y'all. But it's looking real bad. Not bad meaning good, but real bad. Yeah, what's up? We working. We the wave. Catch the drip, man. That beat ain't doing it for me. I need another beat. Somebody. Yo, put a beat on. Put a beat on. Somebody put a beat on. This might be the one. I can hear when it drop. I can tell you if it's the one. Nah, it's taking too long. This ain't the one. I could tell. See? This ain't it. Nah, I could tell by the drop. This ain't it. That build up ain't. Nah. It take too long. Hold on. It's alright, but it took too long for that. No, that ain't it. Man, we gotta find something we could work with. You feel, you know? Fuck it, we just gonna go to the classic. Yeah. Oh man, it's been a bad year for old media. Not for us though. They don't know me though. Yeah, it's been looking real bad for old media this around these parts. Yeah. Picture us rolling. We got some stuff to talk about. I got to talk about Canelo. I was born ready, and Adonis is a real piece of shit. We got to talk about Kovalev. We got to talk about Canelo versus Kovalev 40 days on Dazn. Hated it. Oh my gosh. We going to talk about it. It's cool, Ego. Wait till Kovalev stretch Canelo. I mean, if he do that, he do that. Bro, Canelo got so big because he had to cut weight. So now he's fighting what he would normally be walking around with. Yeah, I seen. Hey, Icy. You know, we're going to jump right into the content. I know y'all didn't think I forgot. Oh, throw your dubs up. Yeah. Throw your motherfucking dubs up. When we ride on the enemies, we popping bottles and sipping up on this Hennessy. Let's get it. Icy, it's funny that you say that. I'm going to jump right into it, bro. I'm going to jump into it. Check out my man, my young boy, Icy. Man, he be leaving y'all ice. We're going to jump into it because I don't even want to wait, you know. We'll do another roll call later or something. All right. Ooh, Vallejo. Shout out to Ryland. Shout out to the town, man. Shout out to the crest. You know, cutthroat. Let's get it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I got my iced coffee. You know it's gonna be a good show. All right, look. Bro, old media getting fucked up so bad, I don't even know where to begin. Oh, D. Bevel, the champ from Vegas, he said, where's Wilder's franchise belt? That's what I'm saying. Man, come on, bro. See, the thing is, you don't have to franchise Wilder because you know he'll fight the people that he needs to fight. You know he'll fight Dillian White. It's not about avoiding, bro. Oh my god, y'all! Oh my god, I might turn into Ego Valley in this stream because this shit got no chill. All right, let me start with the Canelo shit. I did a stream last night and I told you, in all fairness, I said I cut off when I seen DJ Khaled. I cut the 40 days. Dazn. Okay, rewind this. All right, let's TiVo this. Bro, I don't even know it. Elk Media just getting slaughtered. Stop. Y'all gotta stop. Listen to the man. Listen to the general. Y'all gotta stop, because y'all get me hyped, and there's just too many different things to talk about. There's more than one way to skin a cat, bro. We gonna get to the subjects. We gonna cut them like a Ginsu. Believe you me. But we gotta stay focused. Okay. In all fairness, I did the live stream. I said I began watching the Canelo docu-series. Right? Canelo Kovalev. It has not been promoted well, in my opinion. I criticized Dazn, or if that's what you want to call it. I said my 2 cents, and I was critical about how they had no promotion behind it. I said, what happened to the Meek Mill series? What happened to the Maverick Carter, LeBron James series? And I've been saying this for weeks. All of a sudden, they randomly dropped a 40 days. Now, so they responded to the ego, and I know they watch. I know somebody watching my shit, but whatever. They finally respond, and first of all, I ain't the smartest brother in the world, but I don't even like Dazn. I'm not even trying to be funny. I don't even like Dazn, the names they come up, like Dazn in itself. Like, I've always told you, the name sounded kind of funky. Dazn. It's not delivery. It's Dazn. I'm talking about the actual name of the company, not the company. I'm talking about the name of it. The name just didn't sound. Especially, you should just put DA space zone or some shit. The fact that I thought it said the Asian or something. I didn't know what the fuck that shit was. Dazzling and shit. This shit look weird. The way you spell it, Dazn. Who the fuck bro? You a real piece of shit if you abbreviate the word zone. Like, to save an O and an E, 2 letters, you abbreviate zone. You know what I'm saying? That's not even a long word. Like, I could understand a doctor appointment. You would put APPT as an acronym, because you don't want to spell out appointment and all that.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, that scared me. My phone accidentally hit my sound, and somebody told me to shut the fuck up. I held my own though, but that scared me a little bit, because I was like, who the fuck? I was like, who you talking? Like, it just caught me off guard. No, I have sound effects, and then I'm talking. I thought old media like hacked into the shit and told me to shut the fuck up. So I was like, whoa, like, come again, bro. I thought Dazn was in my shit, telling me to shut the fuck up or something. Hey. When you're not expecting, you know what I'm saying? I'm real, you know what I'm saying? When you're not expecting it, and the motherfucker just yell, shut the fuck up, your butthole gonna pucker a little bit. Oh shit. I don't know. I wasn't expecting that. Anyway, that threw me off. I'm like, yeah, so there's a shut the fuck up. I'm like, pardon? That shit was weird. No, that's me. Look.
Shut the fuck up.
And that's not one of the sounds that I use all the time, so I wasn't expecting it unexpectedly. That threw me off a little bit. But anyway, Dazn, Dazn, bro. That doesn't even, bro. Come on. That I don't know. I never liked the name itself. I never liked the name, and I've always expressed that. Same thing with this 40 days. What the fuck? $40? What the fuck is 40? Like, listen. I ain't the smartest brother in the world, but how you drop 40 days and the fight's in 11 days? What the fuck are we talking about? Somebody please explain that to me. How they drop a series called 40 Days with 11 days to spare? Again, I'm not the smartest brother in the world, but I don't even like the title to that. I don't like the title. Why do you have a show called 40 Days and you drop it 11 days before they're about to fight? I'm not a fan of that. I don't know why. I don't like it. So that's like a fake ass 24/7 ripoff. But 24/7 that's we know what that means. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's, you grinding 24/7, around the clock. Eddie Hearn said he's half Mexican. Bro, I don't know. I don't know what Eddie Hearn is. Well, shit, you better hope Joshua half Mexican when he get in there with that real Mexican, Andy Ruiz. So what's going on with Loma? You wait and find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. If you don't, then, get up out of here. So anyway, why is this shit called 40 days and they drop it 11 days? Hey, real brother, I hate you so bad, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like motherfuckers think I just be picking apart shit. Like, no, I think that sounds stupid. 40 days, drop it 11 days before the fucking shit. 40 days, is like my dude, real brother 32 said. 40 days, but we condensed this shit into 10 minutes. What? It just sounds stupid. So you convinced 40 days worth of training camp into a 10-minute shit show. Bro, listen. You don't have to take my word for it. This is my honest opinion. That was literally, as far as high profile, supposed to be, like big build-ups, that was literally the worst 24/7 all access 40 days shit that I've seen. It was so unfitting to the fight. Within the first 2 minutes, DJ Khaled is just there. I hate Aaron. Aaron, stop, bro. He said, because 40 days is how many days it was since Kovalev was out on his feet versus Anthony Yard. Hey, y'all trolling, bro. Listen, let me cook, bro. Y'all tripping. He said 40 days was how many days it was since he was out on his feet in that 9th round. Right. Listen. So, we already accepted Dazn and the Asian and whatever. It's not delivery, it's Dazn. We've already accepted that name. But now this shit's called 40 days. I have criticisms about lack of promotion, and I really feel this. I really feel like they might have heard the criticism, spawned from this channel. Other people probably said, "Hey, what's up with the Canelo promotion too?" And then now they try to respond, and they responded, but they responded in such a half-ass way with that 10-minute episode 1 that it was better that they didn't respond. Bro, within the first 2 minutes, they showed DJ Khaled. So, a random Canelo Kovalev fight. And he was like, right. We the best. I'm like, what the fuck is Khaled? And initially, I turned it off. I told you that. But I'm a fair critic, and I give a fair shake. So I went back and watched the whole thing. Oh my gosh, bro. It was bad, bro. It was such a lazy promotion that it looked like they wanted to respond to new media, so they just put something out. Yeah, 40 days condensed into 10 minutes of trash. Bro, it was bad. Go watch it. It's on YouTube for free. So none of this stuff is making sense. First of all, this is this. You're a paid platform and you're producing Garbo docuseries, and then to make that even more fucked up, you're giving it away for free for anybody within the certain region code, like the United States. Like if you're in Australia, you won't be able to watch it. If you're in the UK, you probably can't watch it on YouTube. But if you're in the United States, you get to watch it for free on YouTube. So once again, you're a paid programming. Like Breaking Bad, they just did a movie, El Camino, on Netflix. If you don't have a valid, active Netflix account, you can't legally watch it on Netflix, right? If you want to watch Narcos, or there's a show I'm watching right now. I watched the first 2 seasons already, called Dope. It's called Dope, about like the drug trade on Netflix. And it's dope, right? If you don't have a Netflix account, you're not supposed to be able to watch it. You can't watch it through Netflix, put it that way. You have to do some fucking Napster or some bullshit, right? Dazn is a paid company, and they have exclusive content that they're giving away to everybody, which is something I've always said. You're putting on YouTube for free. And then on top of that, it wasn't even good, bro. It was 10 minutes. All right, so let me give you my honest review. they had Canelo yelling in the gym, like hitting mitts or whatever, and you just hear him. And then all of a sudden, they show DJ Khaled. So I'm like, what the fuck? What does he even have to do with this? Then all of a sudden, they start showing Maverick Carter and Draymond Green from the Warriors. And in this 10 minutes of bullshit that they put out, they do not have no like exclusive I put this fighter in a back room or back panel exclusive interview with Canelo or Kovalev. Bro, this is the Canelo Kovalev fight, and you got me listening to Draymond Green and Maverick Carter and fucking, out of all people, DJ Khaled. And what makes it so worse, what makes it so bad is this. I'm a real life boxing fan, boxing head. I put so much money in this sport. Travel, buying pay-per-views, my family too, my brother, blah, blah, blah. I don't even have to go any further than that, right? We know who knows boxing after talking to them. As real boxing fans, we could tell when someone knows a thing or two about boxing. Like, 9 times out of 10, when I tell people what I do in an Uber or Lyft when I'm traveling to these fights, a lot of the people don't know about boxing because they start saying, oh, but yeah, you think Mayweather will come back? Or, Mayweather, Conor McGregor. Yeah, I missed the Mike Tyson day. They just say the same shit, cliche, novice level shit. That's what DJ Khaled was doing, bro. He did not say, like, it's not even that you had DJ Khaled. We the best, who? We. Right? He's not talking about nothing. Like, he literally, he said nothing really, he's like, and then you see for Canelo, he's moving up 2 weight classes. If you want to be the best, we the best. You got to prove you the best, that you'll take it. And nobody could stop, bro. What? Like, he was saying the most generic, casual, surface area shit. Then they had the comedian Gabe Iglesias, Fluffy. And I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, who thought this was a good idea, bro? Me personally, as a real life boxing fan, I would rather you put Shane Mosley in there. Shane Mosley sparred Golovkin. Shane Mosley fought Canelo under the bright lights in a pro fight. You get what I'm saying? So, and he's a pro fighter. He was a pro fighter. And he fought Mayweather. And he fought De La Hoya, right? Who's the promoter of this. So, yeah, I want to hear from people like that. I want to hear from people like Shane Mosley or whoever, because he at least knows a thing or 3 about boxing. They got me really up here listening to DJ Khaled, and he really wasn't saying nothing. Draymond Green wasn't as bad, but he was talking about, yeah, if I give an interview and someone asks me a question, if I don't want to answer it, I'm not going to answer it. I don't care how many languages you tell me. I don't care how many times you ask me, how many different ways you ask me. I won't answer your question. I'll be like, what does any of this have to do with Canelo Kovalev? Bro, that was sad. That was a sad production. Then, okay, some people get marveled by the film, whatever camera they used, that was good quality. The cuts were solid, had good, like, just basic, like, DP, cinematography, whatever. So the quality was cool. I didn't have a problem with that. But it's, to me, I don't care about, there's a director named Steven Soderbergh, right? He directed Traffic. He directed a whole fucking movie on an iPhone 7. You know what I'm saying? Like a actual movie that was released on an iPhone 7. The whole shit. Just to push the envelope. I would much rather you have a storyline and like an actual production than that bullshit. The quality is great, but what would trump that is like the production value, the pacing, the actual story. I do video editing, right? I do video editing, so I could, bro. Give me the I do. Trust me on this one, bro. I got videos on World Star and shit. Come on, bro. From a video editing perspective, that shit was trash, and I'm talking from firsthand experience. Yeah, it's that movie Unsane. My dude Icy be out here. He knows some shit. This motherfucker Benjamin Button. Yeah, the movie Unsane, filmed on an iPhone 7. So it's not just about, some people just, they get it twisted because it's, the camera quality's cool or some jump cuts. That shit ain't nothing, bro. What were they talking about? They weren't hyping you for the fight. At Ego, the one-man band, I owe you a little something. Shout out to Mr. 704 with the 704. That's his calling card. Salute. Appreciate you. It was just a bad production, people. Like DJ Khaled, for real. Like this would it's come to. And he wasn't talking about nothing. He was just like, yeah, Canelo's gonna take a chance. And bro, we know who knows boxing. We know who knows boxing, and that wasn't it. It was such a lazy production. Like it was actually, it's like almost embarrassing that they even put that out. I'm being so honest with you. I know it's only one episode, but that was like how you make 10 minutes go by. Like Vice Sports. Vice Sports has like short docu shit. I watched one on credit card scams, and it was dope and it was entertaining, and it left you wanting more. Like, oh damn, I wish that was longer. This shit was 10 minutes and it was hard to get through. The other thing is they had like I said, they had Canelo and Kovalev. They didn't once have no interview, no exclusive interviews with Canelo or Kovalev. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like this was just so half-assed, it was laughable, right? The other thing is this. They kept showing the same scenes. Like their action sequences, it was so lazy. Just watch the shit. Don't take my word for it. Watch it and holler back at me on Twitter and let me know what you thought. People have already hit me up on Twitter after I tweeted, and they let me know what they thought. Bro, 90% of the action scenes were either Kovalev or Canelo hitting a heavy bag. That's it. It's just like they kept looping it. I'm like, wow, like this is it. Like you don't have Canelo jump rope it, like just to mix it up, like a different angle of the same shot, like an extreme close up or crazy slow mo. It was a lazy ass production. HBO Boxing, out of all the 24/7s I watched, Showtime, All Access, Fox, Spence Porter, I have not seen anybody's promotion look that lazy for a 10-minute, a short jobber, like a 10-minute type of deal. It was lazy, bro. Just go watch it. Don't take my word for it. This is ego. I did this to you. This is my opinion of it. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. All the clips is just Canelo hitting the heavy bag, Kovalev hitting the heavy bag. Like that's it. You don't have Canelo running up some stairs on a treadmill. Like, bro, it was super lazy. The bulk of their, that's why it makes me feel that they strung this together to respond to like the new media and Ego's Army type of fans who were criticizing the lack of promotion. So they just put something together. I really believe that now after seeing how little, bro. So I know I asked for like some promotion.
He gonna be a legend.
Listen.
Well, I want to go 2 weight classes up, and when I take home that win, he gonna be a legend.
Like, really, why do y'all have DJ Khaled right here? He gonna be a legend.
Me, I like to invite everybody to the show. Because I want them to watch this greatness. I want them to watch this win. I want them to see why I say we the best.
Bro, what the fuck is DJ Khaled talking about for real? This shit is embarrassing, dog. Shout out to 78 Sports. Is that a real one? Somebody check. Bro, I couldn't tell if I was watching. Yo, get some claps up for 78, bro. This shit is unbelievable, bro. Y'all need more claps than that. What the fuck? He said, I want people to come. I want them to watch. So you can understand why I say we the best. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I couldn't tell if he was promoting an album or what. Shout out to 78. Show love. Show love. Mad love, bro. YouTube originals. These motherfuckers is crazy, bro. You really put DJ Khaled, like, you think 40 days, bro. You really put DJ Khaled. He said, yeah, we the best. You know why. I want them to come to my... Bro, what are you talking about? You're not a fighter. You can't even hoop. You have no athletic bone in your body. He was shooting air balls at the NBA game. Like, this is sad. Like I said, Dazn really feels like the person who knows a couple of people and might know celebrities, so they act like they tapped in and plugged in, so they just do a lot of name dropping. You know? That's what it really feels like. You know what I'm saying? Man, I was at the club last week popping bottles. Drake was right. He was in the booth right next to me, bro. Drake don't fuck with you. He don't like you, know you. He don't invite you to his all white parties. Y'all don't fuck none of the same bitches. Stop. You just name dropping. That's what Dazn. They just get that, bro. They are so, to me, when they do productions like this, it shows they are so out of the loop. You think you just gonna name drop somebody. You think you're gonna name drop and people are gonna buy in. Oh shit, Khaled. Bro, boxing fans don't give a fuck about that. About DJ Khaled. Like, unless, bro, like, here, this is my honest opinion. There are certain celebrities that would have more of an impact. Man, Drake don't fuck with you. You think Drake, man, these dudes, man, I was popping balls with Drake. I was running through the sick with my walk. You know how that go. Motherfucker Drake don't fuck. Last name ever, first name greatest. Like a sprained ankle, boy, ain't nothing to play with. Started out local. Like, motherfucker Drake don't fuck with your stupid ass. I know, you know. Somebody tell... Drake be name dropping himself, though. But he at least a celebrity, bro. That motherfucker be like, somebody tell Eugene he owe me 5 and I'm... Like, who the fuck is Eugene? We don't know who the fuck these people you talking about. Drake be name dropping in this song. I get... He really... Somebody tell Eugene he owe me 5 from that bet that night. I'm like, what? Who the fuck is Eugene? This motherfucker, bro. Watch, listen to Drake. Somebody tell Malaya she on fire, she should work tonight. Like, who? Malaya, I found out who she was. She got cake, bro. You know? I remember Lisa. Lisa with the hoop scale. Like, motherfucker, just, we don't know these people you saying. Anyway, Kamal Oz, $2 super chat. And the haters, we are sure Wilder will be a franchise champion. That 40 days was Dantec. No sense at all. Yeah, game be dropped. Yeah, motherfucker. I told Doc Dre on Pyro, nigga. Yeah, I'm fresh like Impala, Chrome Hydraulics, 808. Me and Snoop Dogg riding up Crenshaw. I'm like, yeah, game be name dropping too. I fuck with the game though. Yeah, I hit that nigga 40 Glock into them bushes. Y'all see my work? 40 Glock. Yeah, I like fuck with game. I like Drake too. He cool. Yeah, bro. The real boxing fans. See, Dazn just got. See, listen. I'm gonna tell you. I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. Dazn is like the motherfucker, like the dude with money. He got money, and he think he trying to buy himself into some pussy, bro. And then there's a motherfucker working at Ross or stealing from Ross who's fucking the same bitch. And they ain't got no bread. He borrowing her car. And the dude sitting up here, a doctor and shit, got his own business, is loaded, but he ain't got no game. That's what Dazn really feels like to me right now. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker, the guy that got money and he got bread, something that most guys would want, get, work on their purpose, do what they want, have a nice whip. But you don't have no game. You don't got no mouthpiece, bro. Man, at all levels of this game, I always had mouthpiece. Before the YouTube, I always had mouthpiece. I was able to converse with a bitch. You feel me? I'm from the Bay. Y'all got to get that money. Motherfuckers be trying to buy girls gifts and shit. You can't buy your weight. You can't buy your way into her heart. My God, ego, you told the whole truth. I see that every day. Man, there's a motherfucker at Popeyes talking about mild or spicy, and he fucking the same chick as the doctor. Because the doctor got bread, but he ain't got no game. And then the other dude ain't got his shit together, but at least he got some game to him. See, when you from the bottom, you have to finagle and find out ways to get shit done. Like, you got to eat cup noodles and shit. You got to just so you improve your mouthpiece. The dude that got everything, not all, I'm sure like Trey Songz or something got his shit together and still be fucking bitches. Whoa, I want tuna. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Trey probably be in that. Trigger. Okay. Oh, he just had a kid, so he still. So there's some people, Which one of y'all better know my name? She be trying. So I'm not saying everybody. I'm talking about some of these other busters. Motherfucker got money and you don't know what you doing with it, bro. You ever just I ain't no hater, but you ever just see a girl and she with a guy and you like the girl got wild body and shit. That like the body that make make you like double take and shit. Hurt your neck trying to double take the bro. Shit. Motherfucker be out Mahomes and shit. Out for a couple games fucking around looking at the yam. You know what I'm saying? And then you see the dude she with, and it's not like you trying to hate, but it's just like, now he don't know what he doing with that. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. You see a girl, he like, man, he ain't, motherfucker ain't hitting it right though. He ain't doing what he supposed to be doing. That's how some of these people do. They get the bread and see, this is what happens. I'm gonna explain to you. Let me. I'm from the Bay, home of the pimps, players, and hustlers. Let's get it, right? Let me explain how this goes. And don't try to get me for no pimping and pandering. It ain't like that. I'm just giving y'all some gems. Motherfucker, yeah, I knew ego was pimping and pandering. Motherfucking Takashis and shit trying to snitch on the kid. But here, this is what it is. Some dudes get their shit together in life, become a doctor or, attorneys or whatever the fuck. And they got bread, right? And they got loaded. So it makes them lazy. They don't want to do there's some rich dudes out there that won't hit up the gym. They'll get work done like females, They get fucking pec implants and, artificial AI biceps and shit, bro. Because they got money to do it and they don't want to sacrifice to go to the gym and, get in shape. Like, this motherfucker got thigh implants. Where you get them quads from? You sound like juvenile shit. Where you get them quads from? Huh? Yo, Cam got them implant hands. I swear to you, there's real dudes that they try to short, like, gastric and shit. Bro, get your fat ass up, bro. What the fuck? You a man, bro. You trying to get gas. Like, I'm not saying it's not for anybody. Like, if you, like big pun size and it's for your health or whatever, maybe you got to do. Ready for war, Joe? How we want to blow they spot? I know these dirty cops that'll get us in if we murder somebody. Hop in the Hummer, the Punisher ready. Bro, let's get it. I'm on my big punch shit. Dead in the middle, little did we know that we riddled two middlemen who didn't do this. Oh my gosh, they not fucking with me. But anyway, some dudes is lazy. Having the bread makes them lazy. So they don't know how to approach females. And sometimes they work so hard at whatever their job is, they almost become antisocial and they don't know you know, they don't know how to deal with women because you're so. Somebody said synthol. Hey, that's extreme though. Motherfucker arms got Wesson oil and shit. Nah, that's extra. But yeah, motherfucker said synthol. Like that dude, that dude with the big ass arm. They call it bazooka arms. He just got slapped in an MMA fight. That shit was hella funny. That shit was hella funny. Motherfucker arms look like fucking moose head and shit, bro. Get the fuck up out of here with that, bro. Yeah, it's that Russian dude with them arms. Hey, he wildin', bro. Where you get your t-shirt from? How you even put your t-shirt on when your arm look like a motherfucking bottle of whiteout? You know, not the bottle. You know when the whiteout comes in that little dispenser? That's what his arms look like. The fucking whiteout, that whiteout liner dispenser shit. Not the one with the screw top where you have to unscrew it. That motherfucking whiteout, bro. His arm looking. That shit look cool. If you don't get the fuck out of here with them big whiteout arms, this shit look hella crazy. You know, fucking Russian Johnny Bravo looking motherfucker, bro. Like, who the fuck are you, cuz? See, look. Who is cuz, bro? Look. The bull arm don't look like big whiteout. Motherfucker built like big whiteout. I told you. See, I'm the god of this shit. This motherfucker got them big whiteout arms and shit. Motherfucker can't even jack off right. I'm stuck. I can't finish. Bro, you can't even beat your shit. You can't even choke your chicken right with the big whiteout ass arms, bro. Fucking compromise your walk and shit. Nah, Popeye had bitches, bro. Popeye had olive oil skinny ass. That dude ain't got no work. Bro, try to hug a bitch with them arms. Like, come on, bro. Ain't no female finna hug you and you built like Bane and shit. Perhaps he's wanting like someone to shoot the man before throwing him from a plane. Like, if you don't get out here with them Bane ass arms, dog. Theatricality and deception. Powerful agents to the uninitiated. Do you feel in charge? You think darkness is your friend? When Gotham is ashes, you have my permission to die. Like, this motherfucker, Bane ass arm, get him the fuck out of here, bro. That motherfucker arm. How you even wipe your ass? How you even wipe your ass with the big ass bazooka arms? Come on. He's like, fuck Arnold in his prime. I'm the real deal, bro. Stop. Those soggy ass arms and shit. I just came. Oh fuck! I just came into the chat and heard "choke your chicken," bro. We talking about that dude with them arms. I'm sorry, you came in at the wrong spot. We talking about Jose Canseco, fake ass Jose Canseco with them fucking arms, bro. He had them Mark McGuire joints. That motherfucker had them Mark McGuire Jose Cansecos. These motherfucker Barry Bonds. Hell nah. Them arms was looking crazy, bro. I'm telling you, ain't no female finna allow you to hug her in that death trap. You gonna bear hug her, break her spine. Remember when you killed Chung Lee? When you knocked Chung Lee out? Ain't no female finna let you hug her with them fucking arms. His shit don't even look natural. That motherfucker built like Swamp Thing. Man, he put synthol, Pennzoil, bro, he put motor oil in his shit. Like Jay said, like castor oil, castor troy you, change your face so the bullets change all that for you. Bro, he put that castor oil in his shit. He wildin'. That motherfucker went to Costco and got Supreme. He got that Supreme 91. Motherfucker put the gas pump in his shit, bro. Motherfucker plug a hole out. Yeah, Costco got these good, bro. That motherfucker went to Chevron and put that tech rod in his shit. Yeah, you know I got that Chevron Premium and Premium 91 Supreme with that tech rod. Man, take that goofy ass shit up. Motherfucker gonna fill up like a super soaker. What the fuck? We gonna fill his arms up with that garbage. Bro, y'all scared to work out. I need to get back in shape so I can show y'all how it's done. I'm about to be like Tukey. I'm gonna be like the Rock little brother, the Pebble. And y'all gonna see. And I don't cheat. Yeah, man, that dude wildin' with them arms. But anyway, Dazn 40 days, that shit was trash. That shit was trash, bro. 10 minutes of trash. And, like, you have no people from the boxing world doing commentary. You just got all these random people, fucking Guy Tory and shit. Like, who? Man, come on. Buy pay-per-view. No, buy you, motherfucker. If you keep putting out this, bro, why do you have Draymond Green? Like, fucking, shouldn't he be at practice and shit? They gonna put next episode, gonna have Kawhi Leonard laugh. You know, I'm really looking forward to Canelo. He's moving up versus Kovalev. It should be a fun fight. Can't give you a whole spill. I'm really a fun guy. You gonna put Kawhi Leonard laughing in there. You know, Kovalev, yeah. What it do, baby? You know, Kovalev, he had kind of a tough fight with Anthony Hearn. Man, what the fuck? They just be putting anybody in there, just like Golovkin, just like Golovkin's opponent. Like, yeah, any black will do. And just put him in. That's, bro. Yeah, it's Black History Month. Just feed Golovkin anybody black. Yeah, we just want a black guy. What about Lou Gossett Jr.? Yeah, give Lou Gossett a ring. Man, what the fuck? Triple G versus Lou Gossett Jr.? Iron Eagles? Hey, bro. They motherfucker just... What about Wesley? What's he up to these days? See if he wants... You know, I haven't seen him in any movies. See if Wesley will fight Gennady. Bro, what? They just be... any black, bro. That's the token, bro. What about Rudy? Who was that guy that was trying to push up on Rudy on the Cosby Show? Bud? Yeah, I know he's no Bud Crawford, but give Bud a ring. The Black Shadow, bro. Bud from the Cosby versus Golovkin, and you gonna give Golovkin $15 million for that, huh? Yeah, okay. Golovkin versus Steve Rowe. Yeah, get Michael B. Jordan. You know? See how much it'll cost us. Hey, motherfucker, Draymond Green and DJ Cat, you paying all these people, and you don't even get, you like, what they say in the UK, you've lost the plot. You motherfucker lost the plot. DJ Khaled. Who wanted to see that? Now, shout out to my boy Gamebred, Jorge Masvidal. Jorge Masvidal is a real one, bro. I really like. I fuck with Nate Diaz too. We some NorCal boys. We some West Coast gangsters. But that's why it's a hard fight for me. I fuck with Masvidal a lot, bro. Look,
this was such a milestone in my career. Like when I would go back, I think about this moment propelling me to the next. And that's because of the tremendous amount of respect that I have for this individual, and that's Eve Edwards.
Bro. So, Jorge Masvidal, go subscribe to his YouTube. He has a video. I fuck with this. See, this is the shit I like in fighters. Look. He just dropped it today. He's about to fight Nate Diaz, which is a bomb fight. It says Jorge Masvidal. Hold on. Jorge Masvidal breaks down the most feared opponent he's faced. Quote, I was scared. So, Jorge Masvidal, he's fighting in the UFC. He has like, he's basically doing kind of like what Josh was doing. It's a short vlog or whatever. and he's building up the fight on his personal channel, and he's talking about, he said the only guy where he had butterflies and he was feeling a bit fearful before facing him because he had a tremendous respect for him was Yves Edwards, who was a beast. He's like, you know, one of the best lightweights that MMA has ever seen. I love that. See, that's dope because that's candid, that's raw. And what fighter admits to being a teeny bit fearful or afraid? So I love that candidness with him. And he's about to fight Nate Diaz the same day as Canelo Kovalev. How is it that Jorge Masvidal can produce something on his personal YouTube that is more entertaining and more enlightening and insightful than DAZN, and they putting in DJ Khaled and Maverick Carter and all this shit? Edwards is an old school MMA legend, fact. And he admits that that's the only guy where it had him a little bit shook. And he did win that fight by knockout, but he's just telling you that, you know, I never had no butterflies, but based on his legend and who he was the man. So I was, you know, so I fuck with that because I never knew that. I knew they fought, but I didn't know he had fear. I mean, how you know that when he got the knockout? So we wouldn't have known that unless he said it. So that's the type of shit I could get behind because as a fight fan, it lets me into the psyche and it makes the person more relatable. Canelo and Kovalev, that whatever the shit was, 40 days, $40, that shit was capped. That shit was weak. I didn't learn anything. What's Kovalev's game plan in the rematch? Like, they should have had, bro, I'm not going to give too much ideas because DAZN going to have to pay. They're going to have to pay the kid because I'm giving away too many free gems. For example, right? You're interviewing Kovalev. Ask him about the Anthony Yarde fight. How badly were you hurt? We haven't heard Kovalev really explain if he was on his way out. Talk to him, ask him a question about, hey, you already lost by Andre Ward twice. You got stopped twice in your 3 losses. You were nearly stopped in your last fight. Why should fans think you can hold it together at age 36, 37? Versus real commentary, real questions. And the thing that's such a shame is these companies, they have the full access. They could be in the locker room. They could be the backstage. They could be in like hallways. They can take 30 minutes of Canelo's time, schedule it, 30 minutes of Kovalev's time. Not like a bunch of other media people. They can get the full-on exclusive. And you get him, you get Canelo, you get Kovalev, and you don't even do shit with it. You don't put nothing together that's special for the fans. That's horrible. You know, it really makes you miss HBO boxing's production value. Even Showtime. Because they haven't had like a huge fight where they had to promote, where they had to promote with the all access. But that's sad, bro. And then another thing on the 40 days shit that I didn't like is Canelo Kovalev. They showed that scene where they were taking selfies. These dudes look like stepbrothers, not, they don't look alike, but like the movie Step Brothers. They all like, hey, my friend, hey, what's up, blah, blah, blah. He's like, hey, how you doing? Oh, you gotten bigger, huh? Bro, they acting all, they chumming it up. I don't like that. You want me, Nate Diaz and Masvidal, you could tell that they respect each other, fight game and the dog that each guy has, but they're not acting all like super buddy. They talking a little bit of shit. Canelo's all like, oh, hey, my friend, And Kovalev, hey, you look bigger. Since the last time I seen you, huh? I don't like that. That shit weak. They taking selfies together. That shit weak to me. So, that was horrible. Now, that's my opinion. Go watch DAZN's 40 Days on YouTube, and you let me know what your review is. Bro, it was 10 minutes of nothing. 10 minutes of the commentary from Maverick Carter and Draymond Green. And see, the other thing that DAZN really doesn't understand is that boxing is such a secret society. I'm trying to tell you guys this. I know people that watch boxing, they don't give a fuck about no other sports. I'm telling you. I know a lot of people like that. They do not watch. Like, I watch sports. Like, I don't get to watch every baseball game, but, you know, I don't mind baseball. I've been to some Giants games and shit. But I love football, basketball, boxing, and, you know, I watch UFC too. You know, so those are the main go-to sports. But I know a lot of people, they don't watch nothing else. That's the only sport they really watch. Like Sam Alvarado, he just said that's me. That's what I'm saying. So you have to understand, you in attempt. This ain't the Voice, you know, a game show where you get P Diddy and, you know, Usher and fucking I got them Adam Levine and shit. I got them moves like Jagger and DJ Khaled. We're not impressed by that type of stuff. You know, we'd be more impressed. I would be more impressed if Dazn got Royce the 5'9" on there, because I know he knows boxing. I think he used to box too. I'd be more impressed if they got LL Cool J on there, because I know he knows boxing. And he's going to have educated shit to say, not this surface area shit. DJ Khaled was not talking about anything. He was like, yeah, when I have a show, I like to invite everybody so they can see firsthand why we the best. We the best. What are you talking about? You know, LL really knows his shit. You know, I just did a deal with Sis, not me. Sweetest apple pie, baby. You know, I like to watch this boxing. I used to tell you that your head looked fly, kiss you slow when staring. Now I talk real, bro. LL really be knowing his shit. You motherfucker got DJ Khaled. Yeah, DJ Khaled talk about himself. Y'all motherfuckers say I talk about myself. Man, fuck. Did he talk about himself? What the fuck? So anyway, shit promotion, because it didn't even promote the fight. You got his voice down. Every time when I rap, that's what people say I sounded like. They said like I always sound like L. That's the most common comparison I always got. And it wasn't intent, you know, like respect to legend, but I guess it's just my voice. Certain people just have certain tones. Jewels and Chris Style got a Mac and funny style. He ain't watching you, we rather watch his money, pal. Can't protect treasures when it's in the glass out. Soon as he turn the corner, I'ma turn it south, food blow. Yeah, man. That shit was trash. Next. All right, WBC convention. Let me show you new media. My young sons fantasize of borrowing flows till little shorty with the big mouth, the bank is closed. The symbol on my arms off living. Let me stop. Shout out to the Bay, man. I told you, the Bay's it. Are you in good hands? Count Drago. Eubank versus Korobov is a legit undercard. 2 scraps. Bro, old media getting dusted. Like I said, last year we was kicking up dust. This year y'all go be dust. Bro, look. We destroying it. Smash the like button. I know we ain't where we supposed to be with the likes. Y'all got to get on it. Get on it. Look, yo, if y'all want to keep this going, keep this shit rocking the Ego Army way, then smash the like button. Look. Bro, Michael Benson, he quoted from an interview. Eddie Hearn spoke on Chris Eubanks versus Matt Korobov. Says, quote, Caleb Smith, Billy Joe Saunders, massive domestic fights he can make. And he's fighting a guy no one really wants to fight. And he's probably going to get beat because it's just the worst style for him. Who is advising Chris Eubank Jr. is madness via an interview with the Boxing Social. Listen, Eddie Hearn literally, it must feel great to have the complexion for the protection. Eddie Hearn is criticizing Chris Eubank versus Matt Korobov, saying the guy can beat him, saying that, oh, it's a dangerous fight for Eubank. Who's advising him? And he's like, he could fight big fights with Billy Joe Saunders and Caleb Smith, right? But Chris Eubank is fighting at the Barclays Center on a Charlo co-feature, and you making it sound like it's a bad thing. That's actually a good fight. Chris Eubank Jr. versus Matt Korobov is a good fight. Eddie Hearn's trying to hate and find some way to complain about it, and he's giving us fucking YouTubers fighting. He's giving us on the undercard Billy Joe Saunders, right? Versus Marcelo Corceles or whoever the fuck the dude is. And you have the audacity to criticize Al Heyman and Chris Eubank versus Matt Korobov. This is unbelievable. Just like Eddie Hearn has the audacity to criticize Errol Spence, say his acts were cowardly and disgusting, but you work with Oscar De La Hoya, he got more cases than Errol Spence ever had. Errol Spence is at least at the age group under 30 where you make mistakes, right? And most people in their 20s fuck up a bit. It's just what it is. De La Hoya up here past 45 years old, pushing 50, getting in trouble or getting accused of whatever. Bro, we are exposing all of boxing's dirty little secrets. So it's mighty ironic that Eddie Hearn constantly does these interviews, right? Ego, you have batted 1,000 in the last 48 hours with the points. Man, we working. I'm destroying these dudes. Bro, you're criticizing Chris Eubank Jr. First of all, PBC. Let's see, now I got to turn to Ego Valley, man, because we got to talk about Lomachenko and we got to talk about this. Now okay, it's on. Now we turn to Ego Valley. Let's get it. So you're going to criticize Chris Eubank Jr. versus Matt Korobov, which is actually a good fight. And it's not even the main event. That as an undercard fight, as a co-feature, is better than shit that Eddie Hearn be putting on for the main event. So what are we really talking about? How are you going to criticize Chris Eubank and say he could have fought Caleb Smith? Who the fuck Caleb Smith fighting? Hassan M. Dam? Who got beat by who? David Lemieux dropped 1,000 times. Dropped by Peter Quillen even more times. What are we talking about? How the hypocrisy in boxing is crazy, and I seem to be the constant person who brings these things up. How is Eddie Hearn going to criticize in any way, shape, or form Broner versus Pacquiao, but he'll give us Liam versus Sam Eggington Liam? What the fuck? Listen, it should be a rule that if you are from the UK, you can't criticize no USA matches, because the shit y'all be getting, y'all have to pay pay-per-view for that. It'd be like Joshy Liam versus Liam, and y'all pay box office pay-per-view for it, and got the audacity to talk about Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. Ugh. Patooey. Who wants to see that? Eddie Hearn talking about Chris Eubank Jr. versus Matt Korobov. And see, the people who co-sign it, I don't want them on my channel. I promise you. They can all go. Vamoose. Right? Because the same people that said Charlo got his ass beat by Korobov are going to now say Chris Eubank Jr. versus Korobov ain't shit. But they just said Charlo got his ass whooped by him, which we know wasn't true. But this is what they said. So how did Charlo get his ass whooped by Korobov, but Chris Eubank Jr. versus Korobov is a bad fight? And it ain't even the main event. That's not even the main event. You hating. You hating, dog. You hating. Give it up, dog. It's over. We bring the realest points. We bring the realism back to this game. Yeah, Smith Liam versus Liam Smith. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fucking Boy George versus Liam and shit. And y'all, and then Johnny Nelson, Spencer Farron, Tony Bellew, and all these dudes will get up there on Sky Sports and break down the fight and act like it's some good shit. Eddie Hearn, oh, massive fight, the cheeseburger, or whatever the fuck, Ted Cheeseman versus Greg the Greater. Who is Greg the Greater, bro? Come on, man. You got to make this shit make sense to me, dog. It's looking so ugly for old media. You're criticizing Eubank for fighting Korobov. And then you say Eubank, who's advising him, he's going to get his ass beat. Then that sounds like a good fight. If you think he has a chance to lose, then it sounds like it's a good fight. And he says, your criticism is Eubank is fighting a guy that stylistically will beat his ass, and nobody else wants to fight Korobov. So then, shouldn't Eubank be getting props for stepping up to the plate, and nobody wants to fight a tricky guy like Korobov? Meanwhile, you're representing Gennady Golovkin, and he ain't trying to give Deryevchenko nobody wants to fight Deryevchenko. And you trying to duck him. You trying to help Golovkin duck. Bro, Eddie Hearn, he must stop. He must stop because it's looking bad. The more they pursue, the worse it's going to get, bro. Look, Eddie Hearn got the nerve to say who, bro, he said who advising him. This is a Monte Carlo card. Look, the Count of Monte Cristo looking ass card. I don't even know who that is, cuz. Who is this? Look, motherfucker looking too serious. He like, look straight at the camera. Okay. Motherfucker, he really looked straight at the camera looking at it, bro. Man, who the fuck is this Bob Ross, Lou Ferrigno looking motherfucker, bro? Man, come on, cuz. Bro, who is Bob Ross, son of Ross? Who is this? Fuck, he got the Khabib Nurmagomedov wig. Man, who the fuck is Butev Besputin? Man, Eddie Hearn gotta stop, dog. It's looking horrible. That motherfucker got Lou Ferrigno's son fighting. Yeah. Hey, Dad, I don't want to look small, Dad. You know. Fucking pumping iron. Man, who the fuck is he? In Monte Carlo, dog. Hey, Eddie Hearn can't say nothing. Bro, this is your card. You got gym class heroes or whoever the fuck he is. Butev versus Besputin. Fucking Rasputin's nephew and shit. Cecilia Brakus versus Bustos. Man, who the fuck is Busto? Man, come on. Y'all gotta stop, bro. Y'all, hey, UK, it's over. You had your run. I'm sorry. I love y'all. You had your run. Bro, nah. Bro, this is your card. Who is he? This motherfucker look like a composite sketch. Who is he? Huey Fury, didn't he just lose? She fine. Shout out to Cecilia. Bro, who is this? Ip Man? Man, I don't know these motherfuckers, bro. He really got the he got the Khabib Nurmagomedov on. He about the shit, bro. Look, who is he even pointing at? Who is that? How you just gonna be pointing at us and we don't even know? Man. And you talking about Chris Eubank. Hey, bro. You got Derek Chisora, David Price, because Joseph Parker pulled out. Who's this? I know Lawrence Okoli, but who's this? Nagabu. Who's Nagabu? That motherfucker look like Boy Jones Jr. Who the fuck is Magabu? Like, is that Roy? Nah, that's Boy Jones Jr. That's Boy Jones. That ain't no Roy, motherfucker. That's Boy Jones Jr. Man, what? Fucking Usyk versus Zangief. Mr. 704. Ego preaching to the congregation, church in these streets. Yeah, they paying tithes and dues. Yeah. Man, come on, bro. Usyk versus Zangief coming up soon. Big Jers. Besputin reminds me of the boxer in I Spy that took the uppercut. I gotta watch that movie. It's been a long time. Nah, that's the other dude, Boy Jones Jr. Eddie Hearn got he got the most to say, and then this is what he putting up. This, like, bro. And then they say, oh, yeah, Ego, he's a PBC lover. Bro, who? Diego Pacheco, Rashad Mati. Who are it? Look, Sky Sports, Matchroom. Who is this? Let's critique. Who's this? I know the Nikita or whatever dude. Alexis Espino. Who is he? Man, old media going down in flames. Someone said Boy Jones Jr. Y'all tripping in this comment section. Bro, Eddie Hearn you gotta answer to these. Yeah, let's talk about Chris. Who is that, Steve-O? Oh, that's Corolla. I thought that was Steve-O. Hell yeah, dude. Bro, who is your Quiga? Who is he? Honestly, when the last fight, don't lie to me. Your Quiega, when the last time you watched in Manchester Arena, when the last time you seen your Quiega versus Steve-O? No, this ain't no motherfucking Bellator. Them boxers. And see, bro, y'all should all. Oh my God, the money just keep coming in. I'm about to get out of here, bro. He said niggas look like 2K created players. Stop. Tony Boswell, salute Ego and the mods. Yeah, bro. I told you, it's going down. We gonna really get to the bottom of shit. I'm gonna show you strength in numbers. I'm gonna show you the power is in us. The power is in the people. Use me. Use me. Use your brain. Use me as a vessel. We gonna show you what can be done when we start talking about it. That new media way. Like, you really have the audacity to clown anybody's fights. This what you just put on. Ted Cheeseman versus Fitzgerald. Motherfucker looking like Gary Busey's son and shit. Who, man, come on. I think, and I don't care. See, me, I don't care whose promotion it is. It could be anyone. Chris Eubank versus Korobov. That's a solid co-feature. Again, PBC, if we really want to talk about it, PBC's co-features be better than a lot of rematch rooms main events. If we're being honest, Anthony Durrell versus the boy David Benavidez is a stronger fight than Fitzgerald versus Ted Cheeseman and Quiaga versus Corolla, who just got slept by Lomachenko. Right? Even Jose Cito Lopez versus, this is just undercard shit. Jose Cito Lopez, John Molina is better than Lawrence Okolie versus Boy Jones Jr. Bro, the hypocrisy in boxing gotta stop, man. It gotta stop. The people doing the crazy criticism, like, I get it. You want to hate and shit. But how you hating on something that's greater than you, putting on like bigger events than you? And they be the first, old media be the first to say, oh, who's Tank Davis? Why is he fighting Gamboa? I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Tank versus Gamboa. But you want to see Ted Cheeseman versus Gary Gouda. That's what you want to see. So all this time, you want to see Triple G versus, this is Eddie Hearn's fighters. You want to see Triple G versus my wife Camille. You want to see Camille Shizeda versus Triple G when Triple G just got mopped up by, what's her name? Daryevchenko. You want to see Usyk versus Chaz Tablespoon. That's who you pick from career from Ready to Rumble. Facts. Bro, I'm about to body these motherfuckers, bro. It's just what it has to happen. He said Ted Cheeseman look like Glass Joe. Hey, you ain't shit for that. Who said that? Y'all ain't shit. All right. Ted Cheeseman look like Glass Joe. The money just keep coming in. Let them hate. But we got to get these likes up. I'm the truth. He said, bow down, cause I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to Al Heyman, that's greater than you. Bow down. When you come to our town, bow down. Bro, new media, bow down. We bringing, I told you, I'm from the West too. We bringing that West Side connection back. Big fish in a small pond. Got they worm and they hook. Guppies, they gonna miss me. Running everything, we running everything west side of Mississippi. West Side connection. Let's get it. They gonna kiss our Converse like show enough. Let's get these likes up. All right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. New media, we do it again. Once again, they did the WBC press conference. Lance Pugmire of The Athletic just released this. I'm hearing the WBC is going to elevate Vasyl Lomachenko to the lightweight franchise champion today. Really? Oh my God. Look at the fans. Here's what they think about you. Disgusting. They got this. Bro, that franchise champion, that shit cap. You know what that mean. So Devin Haney becomes the mandatory, and conveniently Lomachenko's done so much that he now has to, he's not forced to fight Devin Haney. Funny how that works. So let's get this clear. This is now confirmed, in my view, that this franchise champion is a roundabout way to, when the fighter don't want to fight the mandatory, to give the fighter some fake breathing room so the pressure is no longer on them and it doesn't look like an official duck. That's what it is. It's a hall pass. Witness protection. So yeah, exactly. So similarly, let me give you all an example. In the 70s, we had a president in the United States. He goes by the name of, I am not a crook, Richard Nixon. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into the history from the 70s, but there was a scandal he was involved in called Watergate. He technically Richard Nixon did not get impeached. However, he resigned like 74, 75. He had to resign. If he did not resign, it was likely, based on the scandal and Watergate, it was likely he was going to get impeached. So basically, they allowed him to, exit on his own terms because it was coming down for him. We'll see if Donald Trump, what happens with his situation. But that's the same type of thing. Okay, you didn't get impeached, but it was coming. Same thing we're seeing with this franchise shit. The pressure's growing. They can't stall out any longer. You're going to either have to fight your mandatory or give up the belt and look bad and duck and blah, blah, blah. So, this is you resigning. This is you resigning rather than get impeached. But it still looks bad. We know why Richard Nixon resigned. If he didn't resign, he was going to get fired. Jobs do this too, so it doesn't stain your resume. You spent 8 years with Apple and they're getting rid of you, or you can either resign or it's coming down and you're about to get fired. Period. But just to not mark up your resume because you didn't do nothing so sinister, you just didn't have your numbers up or some shit. So they'll give you the opportunity to resign before they do it for you. That's the same thing, bro. Lomachenko want negative smoke. Shout out to my dude Ricardo Gonzalez. Top Rank don't want Tank Haney, etc. work. So you guys let me know. Listen, I told you I'm gonna make a lot of money in this game. Every time I get it right, let's have everyone donate $1, bro. It's that point, bro. I just want everyone to donate $1 because they keep saying I don't know what I'm talking about, and then it keeps happening. So it's just like I'm wasting my breath. They always go against the grain. I just told you. I told you. I said first of all, the Ukraine trio of Usyk, Vodstick, and Lomachenko is now down to 2. They're getting disbanded. Vodstick is no longer undefeated. So the Ukraine trio of friends, the brotherhood, the fellowship, the Olympic team that is now all pros, One of them is no longer undefeated because that man Better Biev is a motherfucking monster. Right? So one, shout out Winston Barker. All right, yeah, let's do it like that, bro. Bro, I'm about to get rich off this game. Bet that up. So, one, you're already, you're already down. One person, Vodstick. He fought a good name. Props to him for it, for, trying and giving his best. Teddy Atlas trying, but he lost. So, one is no longer undefeated. Usyk didn't look great. They said all this shit. Shout out to Terrell. You were right, Ego. See? That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm going to start cashing out for real. I'm going to start cashing out. It's just $1. My man Terrell left. He doubled it up. He did it for somebody else too, bro. Because they keep saying I don't know what I'm talking about. We going to find out. And when I'm able to keep making money and keep doing more and more and more for the channel and keep growing the channel, then y'all going to see. Y'all going to see who was right. So, it is what it is. But I don't think Usyk lived up to the expectation that old media, the red carpet that they laid out. They said he's going to dominate the heavyweight division. The heavyweight scene is now an interesting mix because Usyk. Yeah, but based on how he looked with sleepy Chaz Witherspoon, he didn't look that great. Shout out to Paul Ruffin, $2 super chat. This will make the haters mad. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all can cry later. He said, I got to set up an account. It's not mandatory. Y'all don't have to, They're going to get mad. Oh, he's begging for money. Y'all don't have to do anything y'all don't want to do. Anyway, yeah, man. And then now Lomachenko is becoming a franchise champion just like Canelo. How come the franchise champion always happens when the mandatory is a good fight? Wow, what a surprise. I'm going to repeat. Shout out to Bo Ryan, $2 super chat. Gang, gang. You the truth, though. Shout out to Canelo Wait. We working. It's okay. I'm going to repeat the question. How come every time the mandatory is a good fight and an uplifting fight, a positive fight for the sport of boxing, those are the fights where this shit happens? When Golovkin was supposed to fight Charlo, he didn't. Canelo beat Golovkin, you inherit those problems. Canelo was supposed to fight Charlo, and that was a good fight. That would have been huge in Texas, West Coast, Vegas, New York, and you could put that anywhere, right? Now all of a sudden Canelo gets a franchise champion. Devin Haney, his team thinks they're going to be able to get him the Luke Campbell fight. Bob Arum swoops in and says, no, not so fast. I want my champion, Lomachenko, to fight Luke Campbell, right? Luke Campbell. Then WBC agrees. Shout out to Alfredo, New Media. WBC agrees, right? And then Devin Haney doesn't get the opportunity. Now it looks like Devin Haney is going to just be gifted a belt, which nobody wants to see. I don't want to see Devin Haney just become the regular super WBC champion based on a technicality. I want to see him fight somebody so I can measure him up to see where, what his future's looking like. But with these decisions, this is always taken away from kind of the growth of the sport. Triple G versus Michael B. Jordan next. Who you got, Ego? B. Jordan. It's sad, bro. It's sad. Devin Haney, and this is what they do to black fighters, like I've been telling you. Now Devin Haney, just like Charlo, is going to probably be gifted a WBC belt, and they'll use it against him. They'll say, who is Devin Haney beat? So even though he just told you, and he called him Lomachenko and all this stuff, Devin Haney told you he wants to fight Lomachenko for the belt. He's not asking for this. He's not saying, hey guys, just give me a belt. I don't want to go through who I need to go through to get. He's saying I'll go through whoever got the belt. I'm trying. I'm in line. Let's fight. I don't want to wait till Lomachenko gets old. So once again, black fighter robbed of an opportunity, and now people can use this against him. It's that simple. They could say, oh, Devin Haney's a champion, but who the fuck he's beat? Who the fuck has he beat? Just like they do with Charlo, right? So Charlo was pressing Triple G's line. He's pressing Canelo's line, right? And they never gave him an opportunity. They're the A side or whatever people want to say, but they don't want no smoke. So now he got gifted the WBC belt off of technicality because those guys won't see him and don't want the smoke. So now you can use that against, once again, the black fighter. Oh, yeah, who's he beat? He ain't beat no one. He's trying to beat Triple G when he had the belt. He's trying to beat Canelo when he had the belt. Devin Haney's trying to, take off on Lomachenko to show you what he's made of. But now people can say, oh, who's Devin Haney beat? Whether they just give him the belt or put him in a vacant belt eliminator or some shit, it don't matter because whoever the person is ranked is going to be behind Devin Haney, not in front of Devin Haney. If Devin Haney fights Lomachenko, that would be a challenger facing a champion, or a dude with a smaller version of the belt fighting the guy with the more valued belt. Devin Haney is the number one with the WBC. So either they're going to give him the belt for free like they did with Charlo, but even if they don't and they make him fight for it, he's going to be fighting someone who's ranked behind him, not in front of him. That's what's fucking up the game. I want to see Devin Haney fight somebody who's ranked ahead of him. And once again, this constantly happens with black fighters when the threat gets real. All these excuses, Android's boring. So a champion's boring. That's an excuse to not fight him. Okay. But then if Canelo was the favorite over Andre, these motherfuckers would be begging for the fight. If the odds were Andre for sure is getting knocked out, they'd be in favor of it. If the odds were in favor that Charlo, let's say Charlo got knocked down 3 times in the first round in his last couple of fights, then they would be begging for Canelo to execute Charlo. But they know Charlo is game bred, and that's why they don't want to see it. Same thing with Devin Haney. So, once again, new media continues to get it right. Told you. They get mad when I say told you, but I do tell you. And see, there's a lot of different people. There's a lot of coon channels and different writers. They're going to stress other shit to distract you and talk about anything. Oh, why isn't Andrade fight Jacobs? Why isn't Andrade fight Charlo or some shit like that, right? Why doesn't Andrade fight Charlo? But they're on 2 separate sides of the street, and so is Devin Haney and Lomachenko. But Devin Haney and Lomachenko have a common denominator, a connection, because one was the champion and one was the mandatory. Charlo and Andrade are 2 champions. So they can't, for that reason, they cannot be ranked in the sanctioning bodies. So that's a harder fight to perform. If there's mandatories in a ranking system in an order of operations, then it should be pretty easy. It should be pretty easy to manifest a fight because there's a direct path. There was a direct route to that. There's no direct route, no sanctioning body, no mandatory to make Charlo versus Andrade because they're both champions. There's no mandatory, fight your mandatory. You got, it's going to go to a purse bid. And they're on opposite sides of the street. Devin Haney's with Dazn and Lomachenko's with Top Rank, but they just work together. Lomachenko just fought against Eddie Hearn fighters in his last 2 fights. Luke Campbell, who fights on Dazn, and Anthony Corolla. The jig is up. Eddie Hearn has managed the career of Anthony Corolla, who was Lomachenko's mandatory. He had no problem fighting him. And Luke Campbell, a gold medalist who had already lost to a guy Lomachenko beating Jorge Linares, right? Those are Eddie Hearn fighters. So is Devin Haney. So the black guy that's with Eddie Hearn that looks promising, right? That is youthful, that is undefeated, unlike Toyota Corolla and Luke Campbell, who both had more than 1 loss. He's the one gets X'd out the picture. And they all Eddie Hearn fighters. Bro, I tell you, there's an element of systemic racism where race plays a part in boxing. And if this type of shit doesn't illustrate that, then I don't know what else to tell you. You can get mad. Oh, you're playing the red. Fuck you. Get off my channel. Devin Haney, it's not even that he beats Lomachenko. He might, but it's not even, people aren't even tripped off that. They want to see it. That's it. They want to see what he's made of. They want to see it. They want the opportunity. And he's worked for the opportunity. So why he can't fight Lomachenko? But Corolla gets an opportunity. Bro, who thought Corolla could beat Lomachenko? Who thought Luke Campbell was really, aside from a couple UK guys or some shit, who really thought around the world, in Mexico, in the United States, that Loma was finna lose to Jose Pedraza after being stopped by Tank? Corolla, Campbell. There are people who really believe Devin Haney is the future. Devin Haney might be able to beat Loma. There's people that believe that. So the best of the best when it comes to a fight, now there's no mandate for it. Okay. Are there any black franchise champions? Didn't think so. That's a good point. The thing is this. Wilder has been the longest reigning WBC, or he's the longest reigning champion in boxing, meaning he became a champion in 2014 or some shit, before Mayweather and Pacquiao, and he ain't lost since. And he held on to that one belt. He ain't failed no drug test or whatever like Tyson Fury and disappeared for 3 years. He's held actively that belt. Why he ain't the mandatory? Lomachenko just got the WBC belt. Bro, you guys can't see this? Lomachenko just fought for a vacant belt against Luke Campbell. How the fuck he become a franchise champion that quick? How he a franchise champion? He just fought Luke Campbell this year a couple months ago. How you at, like, bro, same thing with Golovkin. He just beat Derevchenko for the IBF allegedly, even though he got his ass whooped. He allegedly beat him. How he got a mandatory that quick? You just allegedly won. How you got a mandatory do up with Shishmio Shishesha? How you got that mandatory that quick? Bro, you don't see the politics in the game? Okay. Sad. Wilder been a champion. Gary Russell been a champion way longer than Lomachenko with that WBC belt. 2 black fighters, none of them been a franchise champion. But Canelo and Lomachenko, especially Loma, since he just got the belt. Well, actually, even Canelo recently had got the belt. You know what I'm saying? And because Canelo, he didn't defend the WBC belt. He moved up to 68. He's doing whatever he wants. He fought Rocky Fielding. He got the WBC belt beating Golovkin, and then he fought at 168. So Canelo don't got to defend the belt. He can move around from 60 to 68 to catch weights to 175 now. Bro, this shit is crazy. And they want to distract you with Andrade and Charlo. Andrade and Charlo, really? But Lomachenko just got that WBC through a vacancy. And then they already made him a franchise champion. So, good luck. Now, I feel bad. This hurts Dazn because, once again, you got a talent like Devin Haney. What can Eddie Hearn do in this situation? What can Eddie Hearn do in this situation? But this is a bad look for Dazn because Devin Haney, nobody wants to see him fight these other guys. They're definitely not on his level. And it's so apparent. People want to see him fight A and B guys. Guys we've heard of, bigger name, guys with some momentum, anything. Like the Devin Alexanders and Maidanas or better of his division. I'm not saying Maidana or Devin Alexander particularly. You get what I'm saying? Like that level guy or better. Even the Victor Ortiz of of his division or better. Guys who've been around the block, stuff like that. So, it's a shame for the young boy. Now he gonna have to wait and get elevated on some bullshit. And where's the old media outpour? Where's the media outpour for this stuff? They're gonna just go with it and be like, oh yeah, Usyk and Lomachenko are dancing on video again. Ha 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 ha. So Devin Haney got elevated to the full champion. It's a duck. Hey, I just keep getting this shit right, cuz. Look. Look. WBC is going to elevate Lomachenko to lightweight franchise champion. He's ducking Devin Haney move. It's a ducking Devin Haney move, basically. New media. Bro. Told you. We the realest out. Meanwhile, Gary Russell and Wilder both been black champions with the WBC much longer. Lomachenko, he just recently kind of came into this division. And moreover, he just got the WBC belt out of all of his belts in his collection. And he already a franchise champion. That's crazy. I guess you got to stop the bleeding some kind of way. Man, Devin Haney, I would be pissed if I was him. And see, this is how you know it's a duck. Just because the WBC makes this franchise champion, that don't mean he don't have to fight him. Shit, listen, I need Ego's Army to stand up. Fuck that, bruh. You got to stand up for something that's real. When we gonna get a black franchise champion? December 31st, 2022, or February 2028, February 15th. Bro, listen. It ain't over. Lomachenko still got to fight Devin Haney. In the fans' mind, that should still be the lick. That should still be the fight you pushing. Don't wait for Teofimo or Richard Comey to beat each other up and shit and like hope one of them looks vulnerable even if they win. Nah. You still got to fight Devin. Bro, come on, man. That we still got to push for this. See, you know what the thing that's it, bro. I'm about to really flip on y'all. The most disrespectful thing about this whole situation is this. We all know why this is happening, right? Lomachenko, all these companies, The Athletic just recently did it, ESPN, Ring, all of them keep saying Lomachenko number one pound for pound. So fuck that. Okay, he number one pound for pound. He got to fight Devin Haney then. How you number one pound for pound? This is what they're suggesting, that Loma's number one pound for pound, but he has an escape route to not fight his mandatory, just like Canelo had. And even like, listen, real talk, I even understand. I'm not supporting it, but Canelo make money. Canelo make money for show. So I could even understand that move from a business perspective. The fact that you make money for boxing, I don't co-sign it, but I'm just saying at least Canelo is a big ass star, and you're like, all right, we ain't gonna fuck our money up for that. Lomachenko ain't making no bread like that. Lomachenko ain't making bread like that for the events. So how he get the franchise shit? No black fighter get the franchise. Why doesn't Wilder? Okay, first of all, Dillian White failed a drug test, and we were still waiting on the B sample, right? Right? Disgusting. Big Dog Willie. Disgusting. Loma could do whatever he wants. Mr. 704. No more friendly fire. My girl in here pocket watching. Now she cooking tides and dudes. Hey, you a fool, bro. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Everybody that super chatted this episode. Listen. How? Why? Like, as soon as Devin Haney started, you see, as soon as the black man starts getting aggressive, the black champ, oh shit, he really means business. That's a dangerous fight. Let's franchise him. Nah. Bro, it's too, come on, bro. Devin Haney, as soon as he started opening his mouth more, talking about no Lomachenko and where the boy, fight me now. They say I'm not ready, but I'll show you I'm ready. Now all of a sudden Loma, they had this convention that Loma went to, and all of a sudden he the franchise boy. Them franchise. Devin. Come on, bro. Motherfuckers want to talk about Charlo Andrade and shit. Andrade didn't, or Charlo, neither one of them did no shit like this and got elevated on their behalf because they didn't want to fight somebody. But this is what they want to focus on. They want to focus on the black guys, you know. Oh, yeah, Andrade, he should fight Charlo. I mean, come on. Andre ain't never, or Charlo, neither one of them duck smoke to the point where they had to have a sanctioning body elevate them to some make-believe title to save them. Business brain, block him again. So anyway, I predicted this. Like, y'all let me know what I'm betting. Just like I said with Usyk after the Chaz Tablespoon performance, let's see who they keep talking about Wilder and Usyk. Let's see if they put him in there with Wilder. Now, does this give you faith? Does this give you faith? Does this give you faith that they go put Wilder in with, or Usyk in there with that man Wilder? Like, assuming he gets past, what's the name? Luis Ortiz. If he knock out Luis Ortiz, does anybody, that's another point that I made, that bro, I need $1 from each one of you. If Usyk don't, bro, I told you, I'm about to fuck this. I'm about to get rich off this game, and we're going to build the channel. I need $1 from anybody who could swing it. We're going to start getting rich off these motherfuckers, bro. Every time I tell you that, just make it, it's like a swear jar. You know what I'm saying? If Usyk fight Wilder, I'll give y'all some money. I'll have some kind of contest, a randomizer contest. If not, then y'all give me $1. We're going to get rich off this game. Every time it's some bullshit. So when you see me in the motherfucking sprinter and shit, I'll be like, I told y'all motherfuckers. Bro, it's too easy. It's too easy. I wonder, can we make a black-owned belt? I don't know, bro. Shout out to Brother Moses, $5 super chat. Our Eagle Army salute, stay on their necks. Man, it is what it is. Y'all know what it is. We working. Canelo look big as fuck. Where you see him? He do look big. I told you he ain't little. So, listen, shout out to Dana White. He said he coming in the game, he ain't even recognizing these sanctioning bodies. That might be a good option too. If we can get behind Dana White and he start making power moves where he could do it kind of like the UFC, where the best get to fight the best and shit without all this, bro, we might be able to change the scope of shit. So, anyway, I don't even know how many strikes we've given old media. They constantly say stuff. I'm pulling the race card and shit. All right. What black fighter became a franchise champion? They keep saying, oh, yeah, you're just hating. You're defending blacks and all this shit. The black channels, right? What black fighter avoided another fighter and got elevated to a franchise champion? Let me know. Now, let me know the black fight. They keep, because like I said, they'll tell you, Errol Spence is ducking Crawford and Wilder don't want to fight Dillian White, and Wilder really didn't want to fight Joshua, and Charlo's ducking Andrade, or Charlo's ducking Danny Jacobs. This is what they will tell you. But which one of these guys which one of these black guys that ducked, that you're saying ducked, Floyd Mayweather ducked Edeslani Lada or Paul Williams, which one of these blacks ducked and became elevated to a franchise champion? So where Mayweather openly didn't want to fight Paul Williams, and then they made him a special franchise champion to not fight Paul Williams when Paul Williams was his mandatory. Let me know when that happened through history with the blacks, the black channels. Let me know. Let me know what more did that. When did Floyd? They say Floyd's a chicken shit. Let me know. Can you guys name it? I'm waiting. Shout out to the shooters, man. They handling business, catching them bodies. They only here to cause distractions. Let me know. What black fighter became franchise champion? So did Charlo become franchise champion to avoid Andre? Did Mayweather become franchise champion to avoid Paul Williams? This is what they say. Y'all say you ducking, right? Ego, you know we can't. I know you can't. That's why they mad. And I'm getting paid for that. Oh, you know they mad, bro. He said nobody keep sweat voice. Man, looking ugly. Looking ugly, bro. And then Lomachenko just did an interview where he said he's open to fight Tank Davis, Teofimo, or Devin Haney. All right, fight Devin Haney. Because right now, that's the guy who is being robbed of an opportunity. There's no pressure. It's like all of a sudden the pressure is relieved. Man, come on, bro. Man, who cares about the Teofimo Tank right away? You know, they're hoping Teofimo look bad or something versus Richard Comey or look vulnerable, and then they'll make that fight. Nah, fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney's a full champion. We can't accept this. Devin Haney's the real champion. You got the franchise champion. Y'all still can fight. If I'm lying, then still fight him next. And see, they need to stop with this franchise champion where the franchise champion has this godlike ability. They need to fight. The franchise champion needs to be transferable. See, what type of shit is this, bro? Where you get elevated to franchise champion, but it's non-transferable. It's indefinite, even if you get knocked out. Bro, they should fight, and if Devin Haney beats Lomachenko, then he's the franchise champion. How you have a belt made that alleviates you of your responsibilities as a champion to save face, but it's non-transferable even if you fight that guy and he beats you? Bro, they trying to put like this crazy protected, like witness protect. Bro, they want to make sure that they can't, like, you ain't never gonna lose. Bro, how is the belt non-transferable? Like, just explain that to me. I don't care about Floyd or Roy. Next question. Shout out to my fam in Vallejo, Yay area. Let's go. Yeah. Man, the franchise, that's cool. Make the franchise, but it needs to be transferable. If Devin Haney beat the brakes off of Lomachenko, how come he ain't the franchise champion? You see how one-sided that is? So he can knock out Lomachenko and he'll still just be the regular old WB champion. WBC, I mean. Nah, this Highlander. You know, and once again, I'm not talking about Inui. I don't give a fuck about nobody else but what we talking about. Listen, I have to make myself exceptionally clear. We on some real alpha male shit. Don't ask me about anything on this particular, aside from what we talking about. I will not, I repeat, I will not answer. I don't care about Inui right now. I don't care about anything other than what we're talking about. Bro, I got to always redirect that focus. They want to just start distracting. And some of y'all do it subconsciously because you know the heat's on old media. So you just, what are your thoughts about Roy Jones? No, we're not talking about Roy. We're not talking about Roy. We're not talking about Floyd. We're talking about Loma, Devin Haney, WBC franchise champion. If you don't, that's what the title of this video. The video was not titled Roy Jones versus Floyd's career and what do I think of Inui. You clicked on this video with a picture of Lomachenko and talking about Lomachenko and then also Dazn 40 days being trashed. That's what you clicked on. I didn't make you click on this. I didn't reach out to you. You clicked on it, so you knew what it was about. I didn't say shit about no fucking Inui. We already talked about the Dazn trash-ass episode. Now we talking about Lomachenko. He said that's white deflection. Well, it's white noise to me. I ain't hearing it. Back to Lomachenko and him being a franchise champion. What else? Listen, matter of fact, we going to run it. First defense, put them in timeout. If these motherfuckers keep distracting from what we talking about, I need my shooters to, for the first offense, put them in timeout. And if they keep doing it, they'll just get blocked. I don't care about Shane Mosley. I don't care about, Anthony Mundine and Leo Santa Cruz or Roy. We talking about Lomachenko and Devin Haney in the lightweight championship status. If you don't like it, please exit stage left. Leave the video. If they, shooters, another message. See, I'm going to start instructing my shooters again like I used to. If they talk about me instead of talking about the video and the content, block them immediately. So if they say, oh, Ego, yours sucks, you buy it, no explanation, block them. All right, now, that's out the way. We got the orders. Let's get it. Wilder been a champion longer than Lomachenko with the WBC in his division since 2014, if I'm not mistaken off the top of my head. Why is he not the franchise champion? Why do we have to keep listening to Dillian White and Eddie Hearn say stuff like, oh, we've been waiting 682 days and all this shit, and he's not the franchise champion? We got to keep dealing with this madness. But the second Devin Haney opened up his black mouth and start calling out Lomachenko and calling him Nomachenko and really getting like gutsy with the call outs and bold and brazen, then all of a sudden this happens. Just like Charlo kept calling out Canelo, Triple G, Charlo followed all the WBC parameters. If he had to fight Hugo Centeno Jr., he knocked him out. If he had to fight who they said Triple G's old mandatory, Sebastian Hyland, he fought him and he knocked him out. They made excuses. Oh, the guy had one leg. Okay, Hugo Centeno didn't have one leg. He knocked them both out. Charlo did everything that they told him to do and still couldn't get Canelo. Listen, this is what they perpetually do to black fighters. They allow this stuff. And the disrespectful thing, the most disrespectful thing is this with the media, old media. They still will place Lomachenko at number one in the number one slot, knowing he's probably not going to fight Devin Haney next, knowing he has now a scapegoat to not fight Devin Haney. But they'll still keep him up there, just like Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury could leave the negotiations, deep negotiations for a Wilder 2 rematch, start fighting guys that we haven't really heard of, then go to wrestling, get cut up and shit and bruised up in his last fight, go to wrestling, have this fake-ass fall where Braun Stroganoff or whatever allegedly hurts his ankle, and they'll still rate Tyson Fury number one. If you don't see the systemic racism that we have in this sport, then I don't know what to tell you. Bro, how is Tyson Fury the number one heavyweight when Wilder had a belt continually, never took a 3-year absence like Tyson Fury, never got busted for failed drug tests like Tyson Fury, coke and steroids and shit, never jumped out of negotiations to duck Tyson Fury, never went over to Vince McMahon's WrestleMania in WWE, and they still put Tyson Fury number one. Never had a fight where his face was leaking and bloody and he was in there with somebody he wasn't supposed to be in there with and his face was looking like Tyson Fury. Yet Tyson Fury, per old media views and vantage point, Tyson Fury the number one heavyweight. Same thing with Lomachenko. Same thing with Usyk. They're going to let Usyk fight Chaz Tablespoons of the world and still say he's the number one heavyweight without having to actually prove it with good comp. Sad, man. And we're going to just talk about it. I am the boxing god. I have predicted all of this. The racism in boxing is overt now. It's been. It's just now it's pressure. Bro. So look at how non-black fighters have multiple ways to not fight the top echelon black challenges and black fighters in their division. Canelo, just, let me tell my fan base in the boxing world that Andre's boring. Cool. So that people are supposed to swarm to that like locusts. Okay, the motherfucker's boring. All right, fight Charlo then. He ain't boring. Nope. I'm franchise champion. Don't got to do that. Okay. Lomachenko, same thing. Fight Teofimo. No, what has he done? He's nobody. Get a belt first. All right, he's trying to get a belt. Fight Pacquiao. He's too old. He's old man in boxing. All right. Devin Haney's not old. He's your mandatory. Fight him. Oh, no, I'm franchise champion. I'm lying? Bro, now it has become to the point where, and we know we're not stupid as boxing fans. We're not dumb. We know stylistically on paper what pledges to be a good fight. You get what I'm saying? I've seen enough Lomachenko fights, enough Devin Haney fights to be interested in the two styles gelling. I can't say the same for Anthony Corolla. Like where I've seen Anthony Corolla, but I never seen nothing in that where I felt like, oh, this is just a fight to be had. But I do want to see Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, right? And again, the worst part about this is the fact that they will put these fighters, non-black fighters, oftentimes Caucasian, white, European white, fair pigmented fighters, right? And don't try to flip this on me and say I'm racist for pointing out what racists do. That don't work over here. You can't allow somebody who's non-black to do something and segregate in the way they do in boxing and then try to Uno reverse it and make it look like I'm the problem. I'm just telling you what I see. I didn't create these situations. So don't try to flip it and, oh, he goes racist because why is this got to be about race? Fuck you. Why you got to be on my channel? That's a better question. Exactly. So anyway, we know all the tactics in the game. Don't try to flip it like I'm the biased racist one. No. Answer these motherfucking questions. That's all you got to do. How come when there's fights that are perceived to be good and the pressure becomes too great and starts to swell, to relieve that pressure, sanctioning bodies are now getting involved in putting that ice pack to relieve the swelling, that in-swell. Okay, let's get Devin Haney to cool off. You know, this is not good. You're the franchise now. Don't worry about him. You don't have to worry about Devin. He's just hungry right now. No, that's BS, bro. That's BS. Smash the like button. Yeah. Kane the bad guy. Facts. He said they call everyone racist except for the actual racist. That's what I'm saying. I be on here, motherfuckers call me the N-word and woont woont wompty and monkeys and all types of shit. They never say, hey, that's uncalled for, man. Get the fuck out of here. But then when I talk about the tactics that actual racists are doing in the sport of boxing, then I'm the bad guy. Man, fuck nah. Bro, they must not know where I'm from, bro. I told you, California, we different. We different. Ask Nipsey. Oh, I mean, you can't ask him, but you get what I'm saying. Like, just look to Nipsey, bro. Motherfucker ain't gonna scare us or knock us off our pivot. What the fuck? Talk that shit, ego. This is some racist shit, protecting their white hopes, plain and simple. Once again, the same racist motherfuckers and the same racist element be the first to call and accuse Charlo of ducking. You know, Coons too. They'll say Charlo is ducking Andrade or Jacobs. And there's no direct path. Like, Andrade is a champion, so he can't beat Charlo's mandatory. So there's no, like, actual direct route. Devin Haney had a direct route to Lomachenko per rules. And then all of a sudden the rules have now been broken with the implementation of this WBC franchise championship. It's just like Canelo versus Charlo. So we talking about two different things. Don't tell me that Charlo is ducking Andrade and they're two champions trying to unify on different sides. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, two champions that would be unifying on two different factions. Yes, Lomachenko and Devin might be with different promoters, but Lomachenko just worked with Eddie Hearn fighters in the Corolla fight and Luke Campbell. His last two fights have been with Eddie Hearn fighters. Now you can't work with Eddie Hearn again to make the fight with Devin Haney. Plus, there was a direct path with the WBC per their rules, per their ranking system, for Devin to get this opportunity. Duck, duck, goose. Y'all know it. So, Devin, just keep your head up. You know what it is, bro. Look, shout out to Anthony. Bro, it's over for old media. People already talking about it. Look, they responding to me. Wow, franchise boy number 2, huh? Big ass duck. Bro, it's over. You can't stop the movement. People know what it is, man. They have no explanation for this. And what I said yesterday. So they say, oh, the black channel, they're so biased. All they do is race bait, right? So see who talks about this issue. So if the black channels are race baiting and bullshit and stuff, let's see how many people have fair, constructive criticism for Lomachenko being gifted, just like Canelo. So if the founder is a Mexican person, Mexican American, and they have a YouTube channel, or they're a Mexican American writer, let's see if they condemn Lomachenko for this. If it's a Ukrainian channel, let's see if they condemn Lomachenko for this, and the WBC for this decision, right? If it's a white channel, let's see if they condemn anybody for this. Just like when De La Hoya got accused of another heinous crime, 2 lawsuits in 1 month, did they talk about it? I talk about everything in boxing. Bro, I told you guys, it's just like Richard Nixon. Resign or get impeached. That's what's happening. And this is like a fail-safe for Lomachenko to... It's a back door, you know what I'm saying? Hey, these guys are on your helmet. What do you want to do? Are you going to fight them or not? Behind the scenes, these conversations have to be had. Are you going to fight Devin? Okay, you and your team don't really want to fight him. All right, we got to come up with a game plan. Boom, franchise champion. Come on, bro. Because once again, why? Okay, this is how you know meetings are being held or something. Because why would they do something like this? And if Loma really wanted to fight Devin Haney, if Loma said, yo, man, fuck that, word is born, on my kids, I'm fighting Devin next, then there would be no reason to even franchise him, because he would be taking care of his mandatory. So you know this is a duck move. Listen, that's why I said, like Nipsey said, the marathon continues. This franchise is not stopping the pressure. Devin Haney still needs to get an opportunity, not with Comey and all this other shit, with Lomachenko. If I'm lying, then why would you even need to make a franchise champion? Like, if Loma really wanted to fight Devin next, there would be no reason, because all the WBC or whoever's in charge would have to do is ring up Top Rank or whoever manages Loma, Aegis, Clemens, and say, yo, we're about to call for your mandatory. Are you guys down to negotiate with Devin Haney's squad, him and Bill Haney? Okay, you're down to fight him? Okay, I'll let y'all handle that. Thank you. Right? So, again, just look at the logic. If you had intentions of fighting your mandatory, Devin Haney, just like this, once again, with white fighters, this is what we see. Triple G fights Dominic Wade, a black guy. And people are like, who the fuck is Wade? Oh, that's just mandatory. Shut the fuck up. This is mandatory. Of course he has to. Do you know what mandatory means? Okay. But then when Charlo was Golovkin's mandatory, what? When Camille Shizeza is Triple G's mandatory, oh, he got to defend. He just beat Derevchenko. Give him a break. He got to fight his mandatory. But when Charlo was his mandatory, a much bigger and better fight, now motherfuckers don't care about mandatory. Man, get the fuck out of here. Lomachenko just fight Anthony Corolla. We said why? Why the fuck he fighting him? That's just mandatory, you idiot. You idiot. He has to fight his mandatory. But then Devin Haney's your mandatory, and then you convenient. How come Lomachenko didn't get a mandatory or the franchise champion and not fight Anthony Corolla? Just spare us from that bullshit. Why didn't Lomachenko just spare us of all of the bore in the Anthony Corolla fight, which we knew an outcome that was easy to determine, right? Why didn't he just get elevated to a franchise champion so we could just spare us from that? But when the mandatory is a good fighter, a guy, especially a black fighter who's aggressive and aggressively calling out, then all of a sudden it's, nah, he the franchise. He ain't got to, I know you ranked number 1. Fuck that. I know you the mandatory. You don't get no shot. What? All right. And then to make matters worse, like I said, they say Lomachenko number 1 pound for pound. I've been telling y'all this. So he gets to keep his pound for pound ranking, but the people that would solidify his skill level, like Devin Haney fights, Pacquiao, Mikey Garcia, he don't got to fight none of them. He ain't got to fight none of them. They talking about him moving back down to super featherweight to fight a fucking 118-pound Inui if he get... Bro, it's over. It is literally over for y'all. Why are we talking about Loma going to super featherweight? Do you guys understand what featherweight is? Or featherweight, I think. They talking about him leaving 135, going back down to 126. They talking about who reverses their career like that unless you getting your ass beat. Like Donaire, he had trouble against the bigger guys. Like he got stopped by Nicholas Walters and shit. So he moved back down to the bantams and shit. 118 and shit. Why would they talk about Lomachenko fighting Inui? Let Inui be great. Let him be whatever. Once again, complexion for the protection. Nobody talked about Andre Ward going back. I think he fought Darnell Boone at 160. He fought, and the fight got tough with Kovalev. Nobody talked about Dre Ward going back to 68 or 60. Look at what they do to black fighters, and I'm going to keep expressing this. Why, if Tank's fights get exponentially harder at 135 and he don't look like Gervonta Tank Davis from the 130s, like people can handle his power different, ain't nobody going to say, oh, he should go down to 126, 130. They'll say, oh, why you trying to backtrack? Nah, stay up here. Get that fucking big boy work. Bro, it's looking a mess for y'all. You guys, there's no way you can pick up the pieces. There's no way. All these issues, there's no way. I put that on anything. There's no way you could pick up all these fucking pieces and make all this stuff make sense. Yep. Black fighters are always supposed to have the top guy as a mandatory. Everyone else can have random Uber driver. That's what I'm saying. And they'll say Charlo's ducking Andrade and Errol Spence is ducking Crawford. But then when something like this that is flagrant and blatantly obvious, and they rank Lomachenko number 1 and say he's the greatest thing since sliced bread, since the iPhone, 7, there's no criticism from old media. So don't tell me shit about, the black channel, all right. So the Mexican channel, Mexican-American, Argentine channels, the Russian channels, the Ukraine channels, the white channels, everybody else, they should be talking about this subject. Just like the De La Hoya, bro. Just like the De La Hoya. But we'll see if they say anything. Let's see if they sweep this under the rug like old media has been known to do. Josh Taylor and Baranchink, that's already an old fight. So that's not Regis Prograis. So that don't make no sense. So anyway, Loma Duck, Devin, what else is new? What else y'all want from me? WBC equals without black cause. Man, this is just bad. Bad all the way around. It is what it is. Why wasn't Keith Thurman elevated? Bro, there's never been a black franchise champion. And once again, if listen, I'm gonna explain this and listen in detail. If the black mandatory is somebody that is not favored to beat the non-black champion, then it's never a problem to make the fight, or just the mandatory in general. Like, nobody thought Corolla would beat Lomachenko. Nobody that I know thought Dominique Wade was going to beat Triple G. No one even knew who he was. No one I know thinks Camille Chicheza is going to beat Triple G. When there's a threat level, especially a black threat level, this seems to always happen. Right? This seems to always happen. You tell me this is not by design? It seems to always happen when it's a good fight, especially like, okay, let's say Pacquiao is the champion and Marquez is the mandatory. There's a chance that that fight might happen because Pacquiao, you know, he looks like he'll fight whatever. He already fought Marquez, right? But then when Pacquiao, if Pacquiao was to fight and Terrence Crawford was his mandatory, then all of a sudden it don't happen. Come on, bro. Y'all know what I'm saying. And very shocking that Lomachenko just fought for a vacant WBC belt. Listen, and there's nothing like Lomachenko has never had, up until he got into lightweight, which was really stagnant. He didn't really have like great, crazy comp like welterweight, light heavyweight. Light heavyweight got some killers up there. Like heavyweight, right? Loma never had more than one belt until he got to lightweight. And look at his path. Jorge Linares, right? Jose Pedraza, who got stopped by Tank 2 fights before that and just moved up to 135, right? A vacant Luke Campbell belt. Bro, they trying to make him undisputed by any means necessary. They trying to make him undisputed, and they trying to get that boy Devin Haney out the picture. Because if he gets caught, if this could thwart Top Rank's plan, if Lomachenko was forced to fight Devin Haney and Devin Haney beat him, then Devin Haney would have all the belts except for one. And then not only Top Rank, it's easy to see, man. Top Rank probably wants to make Lomachenko versus Richard Comey Teofimo winner, if anything, because then they can keep it all in-house. Devin Haney's with Dazn. So him being the mandatory thwarts that, because if he beat Lomachenko, then it shows you a confidence level thing. If you knew Lomachenko would smoke Devin Haney, just get that out the way. They don't want to risk it because, again, that would be like what their fighter Jose Ramirez did to Dazn. Sent a silent assassin to knock out Hooker, beat him, take that belt, and come back home. If Devin Haney did that, then he goes back home to Dazn. Lomachenko's left in ruins with no belts, and Devin Haney got 3 belts on Dazn. That's the politics, people. So Top Rank would rather Lomachenko, this franchise bullshit. So at best, he could try to unify and be undisputed with Richard Comey and Teofimo winner because it'll all be in-house. Bro, it's so easy to see the plays. This shit is not complex at all. Like, I was in the math club. I've done way harder math than this. This ain't shit. This ain't no calculus, trig. This shit is easy to see. So, again, this is Top Rank from a business perspective, looking to keep the money in-house and not have to even be bothered with Devin Haney. So strings look like they were pulled. But is that what's best for boxing? I really want to see Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, but once again, he has a convenient way out. And how's it that Top Rank, Dazn made Hooker versus Ramirez. They lost. And then the belt goes back to Top Rank. Dazn made Andy Ruiz versus Joshua. Joshua lost. The belt went back to PBC. Dazn made Derevchenko versus Triple G. And then he kind of spoiled the party and beat Triple G. So at least I give credit for Dazn. They're at least putting in some of these fights where it's not smart business, but at least we're getting a real outcome. And if the fighters are with Dazn or aren't with Dazn, they go back to their respective home, and we got to see the fight. We got to see the Hooker Ramirez unification. But with this shit, we don't get to see Devin and Loma, or at least anytime soon. Come on, bro. Like I said, When shit like this happens, you should automatically be dropped from the number 1 pound for pound spot. Why didn't Floyd Mayweather, the biggest bitch and pussy in boxing, according to y'all dumb motherfuckers that don't know about boxing, how come he never needed assistance like this? They say Floyd ducked, wait till people got old, cherry picking Floyd, boring Floyd runner. They say all this shit. Floyd ain't never needed this. Bro, these companies are trying to emulate Floyd, and they're doing shit that they perceive Floyd as doing, and it's looking horrible because you're not Floyd, your fighter's not Floyd, and it just look bad. You're trying to makeshift the next Floyd Mayweather, and these motherfuckers ain't doing it right. Floyd was already certified before the De La Hoya fight. That's what people forget. Pretty boy Mayweather was already a fucking beast before he even become Money May. They trying to make some shit up. You know, so we supposed to believe that Lomachenko, look at his guided ass path to undisputed. And we supposed to believe he's this crazy undisputed person. Listen, in my opinion, I think Top Rank matches their black fighters a lot tougher than their non-black fighters. Terrence Crawford just got to fight whoever, bigger, smaller, whoever's just in the way, he got to fight him. Top Rank is pushing for Spence, which is the other best guy at welterweight for Crawford, right? But they're not pushing for no Spence level op for Lomachenko. Name somebody who's as good as Spence in the respective division that they are pushing for Lomachenko, saying, hey, we don't want no other fight for Lomachenko but this fight. Come on, man. Tim Bradley had to fight Pacquiao 3 times. Who the fuck fights? Lomachenko can't fight Pacquiao once. He can't fight Mikey Garcia, though? Bro, you know what it is, man. Politics. Smash the like button. Reel us out. As soon as it gets hot in the kitchen, anytime these black fighters make it hot in the kitchen, look for some bullshit. Oh, he's boring. He's a runner. How many tickets has he sold? You know, I don't like his hairstyle. He listens to rap music. I'm the franchise champion. We them franchise boys. You know, the fucking Cowboys slogan, we them boys. And I don't like the same teams. He likes the Lakers and I like the Clippers. There's always some bullshit every time. I don't like his mustache. It's too thin. So why should I fight a guy with the thin mustache? He's not bilingual like me. Man, it's always some bullshit as to why they aren't going to fight top level threats who coincidentally, what a quinky dink, happen to be black. Triple G Charlo. Oh, what has Charlo done? All right, fight Andre. He's on your side. I mean, he's a champion, but fuck Andre. He boring. All right, bro. All right, Lomachenko versus Pacquiao's way too old. He won't get credit. All right, Devin Haney, young as fuck. And he looking like a monster. I'm the franchise champion. I ain't fighting him. All right, fight Teofimo. He with Top Rank, not with Dazn like Devin. Man, Teofimo got to get a belt. Man, come on, bro. Non-stop. Non-stop. And they say I'm making it about race as opposed to seeing what's going on in the game and putting it on Front Street. Okay. And then we supposed to recognize this as the dude to beat. Just like Usyk. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see who they put Usyk in there with next. Kamal Oz says, breaking, Lomachenko versus Lou Diamond Phillips early 2020. Facts. You finna fight Richie and shit. Man, I'm out. Y'all know what it is. Old media getting clapped up and slapped up and backed up. There's no excuse in this, man. And it's sad to see what's happening in my sport of boxing.